Hey guys, how's it going? Crane here. Today I want to bring you a sponsored Total War Warhammer 2 video. This is a pretty amazing game. It is the most feature-rich game of its kind. It's the game where you develop kind of like your kingdom, your empire, and it's insane. There's so much to this game. Every like few minutes I play this, I just learn something new. I'm obviously not very good at these type of games because I think you do need to spend, several days, possibly weeks, until you know all the different aspects and how best to use them to your advantage. But it is one of these like open world games, and here I can show you guys. Crypt Minor, it's my first conquered city, and then Veganopolis. This is where the good guys are, of course. This is the starting base. I took Isthmus of Lustria, I guess. This is this section here, the Veganopolis, Crypt Minor, and Crypt's Pool. I had to fend off some Norse, and yeah, I'm doing okay. I've been playing, I don't know, 8-9 hours. I got my army. I haven't been able to train some of the stronger units because I need to be in this region, and this region has kept me busy. The Rat House, formerly a Skaven property, I ended up taking it, and they weren't too happy with that. They tried corrupting it. I had to fend off some guys that were rebelling against my kingdom. I've since recruited a hero to maybe help out with that, because some of those rebellions start off pretty small. I got another guy here. Actually, no, this is the hero. The other one's the Lord. This one's been exploring all the different shipwrecks. I've found some temporary buffs and some gold and, all the crazy stuff. When you have a major town in an area, you can get up to like level 5 buildings. When you have the smaller ones, they're happier because you own the whole province. The large keep or castle or whatever it is, the structure of the province can get to level 5. So you wanna build things up to level 3 on the smaller ones, up to level 5 on those. And there's some pretty tough decisions. I kind of want more than I'm able to get in each one. But you can only train units effectively, at least, if your main character, Lord Mazdamundi, is within that region. So I'm here. I can recruit stuff, but yeah, don't have any military chain in this province, unfortunately. But yeah, it's crazy. I've seen games like these. I always wanted to try them, and I'm glad I tried this one. I'll leave you guys with some footage in the background here. It's an easy battle, but I used it so I can, go around the map, show you guys what's going on. You'll encounter many situations where you have different options. You can just do a head-on fight, but in some cases your enemies are barricaded in the castle. You have to do a siege over multiple turns. In some cases, you have to chase them down to finish them off. In other cases, it's just like extremely marginal. You really have to get the most out of it. This is one that I could have just auto-completed because it was a pretty weak opponent, but it gave me a chance to go around and show you guys just how much there is to this game. You can get right in there. You can see the Skaven, just running at me, doing the combats, spreading out their units. They get a little bit low, they want to run away. When my lizard people, when they get a little bit low, they go on a rampage, so I can't control them anymore, but I can control the ones around them to try to use them in synergy with the ones that I can't control. It is really intense. This game at first felt a bit overwhelming, but I think the tutorial is pretty good. You just gotta play at your own pace. This game offers many different types of play style, many different difficulties, many different heroes and races that you can start with. I started with the lizard guys. I was told by more veteran players that it would be fairly easy to understand the game through them, so I can pass on that recommendation to you guys. But even then, you really have to take your time. I do recommend playing, I'm playing on normal right now. Play on easy or normal just to understand the core of the game. There's like political situations where, you know, other guys might decide to gank you basically in the game, and that happens a lot in the higher difficulties. Of course, you can play against other players. Probably you should start in the single player mostly, but there's just so much to it. I've played this game, as I mentioned, you know, maybe 10 hours. I feel like I've barely scratched the surface in learning how things work. There's just so much to it, and if you are looking for a new passion, try to really get into a game and get the most out of it and learn it. Or if you're into these type of games, I mean, the reviews speak for themselves. You know, when I first checked out this game, I'm like, wow, seems like everybody loves this game on Steam. Check out the reviews. Everyone's raving on how, like, it's just the best game of its kind. It has all the features, and well, basically I get to relay that message to you guys. Don't miss this one. If you're a bit interested, I think you'd love it, but prepare to play for quite some time. It is one of those games, absolute total war. Warhammer 2. Hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you guys end up checking it out. If you do, please use my referral link below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.